Well, they're going to take on the Sun in the semifinals. So like she said, the job is not done, but congratulations to her. Those are your half-hour headlines, and as the WNBA playoffs continue, so do the NBA playoffs.
Where it's not exactly going well for Boston.
Got downhill, couldn't punch it. Bam says, get it out of here.
You get on that big stage, you just got to make big plays. That's all it is. He made a good play. Just get ready for game 2.
Kemba Walker doing a little bit of everything. The Celtics looking sharp here in the first half. The Miami Heat have regained the lead after trailing by 17. Dragic a three-pointer. Bang! Tatum goes in a corner. Won't go. The tip misses. The Miami Heat take a 2-0 lead here in this best-of-7 conference final.
Good morning now to our Kendrick Perkins. Look, I just said this minutes ago, but the most dangerous lead in all of sports at this moment is any lead that the Celtics have. They blew a 17-point lead against the Heat, and now they're in that 0-2 hole. So based on what you've seen so far, how much faith do you have in Boston's ability to actually turn this into a series?
Well, it's not over, but I have very little faith. Right now, you're looking at a Boston Celtics team that were number one defensively throughout this whole playoffs, and right now they have lost their defensive identity. Those guys cannot guard a parked car right now. Miami Heat are dissecting them every which way on the defensive end. They're cutting. Bam is getting wide open dunks. I thought he was Shaq yesterday. And on the offensive end, they're playing individually. They're not playing team-wise. The Celtics are playing my turn basketball. Okay, Kemba, here go your turn. Do your step backs and your crossovers. Okay, I haven't touched the ball. Next is Jason Tatum. Sidestep 3-point shots. You cannot beat the Miami Heat playing individual basketball on the offensive end. And the Miami Heat has been, in game 1, they had 32 assists. Last night they had 28 assists, and they have been dominating the Celtics in the paint.
And the Celtics, keep in mind, they had a 2-0 series lead over the Raptors, and the Raptors still took them to 7 games in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals is tonight. It's the Lakers and the Nuggets, and you could say that Denver has the momentum because they overcame 2 3-1 series, deficits in their previous 2 series. So what's it going to be tonight for the Lakers? What's the key for them to jump out to a good start?
Well, they just got to be who they are, and that's the championship-bred team that they are right now. They have the most championship experience in the league, and it's showing. The way that they did the Houston Rockets, I have no concern about the Los Angeles Lakers. The Denver Nuggets haven't faced a team like this, especially with LeBron James being the best player in the world and Anthony Davis being the top 5 player in the world, the best power forward. And let's not talk about playoff Rondo. He has turned it up another notch. And Alex Caruso, I said this before, he is the heart and soul of that team. Danny Green is finding his stride and finding his rhythm on the offensive end. So is Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma doing things that we haven't seen him do all year on the defensive end and bringing that energy. So the Lakers just have to be themselves. Dwight Howard is probably going to start, and they're probably going to go big to match up with Jokic. And with him and Anthony Davis in that front court, they're the best front court defensive team, front court defensive duo in the NBA.
Just want to say, they need to be themselves, yet the Lakers have yet to open a series with a win this postseason. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals is tonight at 9. Thank you.
All right, it's winner go home here in the Wubble. 1 game, that's it. Single game elimination here. Diana Taurasi 14-1 in winner-take-all playoff games. Best winning percentage in WNBA history with at least 5 games played. She had her 8th career game with 5 or more made 3-pointers in the postseason. It's the most in WNBA history. That's 28 points for Taurasi. She made 6 threes. Crystal Dangerfield announces the WNBA Rookie of the Year on Thursday. She was 0 for 6 from the field in the first half. Good thing they play 2 halves. Cutting through 2 defenders to make that. Lynx down 52-47. A deep 2 from Dangerfield, cutting that deficit to just 1. She had 15 points in the second half. Finished with 17 overall. There's a 3 to give Minnesota the lead. They win 80-79. They eliminate the Mercury. So Taurasi's run is done. Lynx and Storm in the semifinal now. Sun and Sparks, Dewana Bonner and the Sun looking to advance to the next round. Sun are the 3rd team in WNBA history to make the playoffs after starting the season 0-5. Great job of moving around the court. Alyssa Thomas leading the team, 19 points. Also 7 boards and 5 dimes. Bonner 17 and 13 on her night. Sun over the Sparks 73-59. They get Las Vegas in the semifinals.
50 years of making Monday more than just the first day of the week. We give you the best possible case of the Mondays with all of the best. His intentions? To strike out all the batters. What do you mean, Indians and Tigers? Bieber went 7 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, struck out 10. See, he doesn't do well with the drama. You know who does do well with drama? The birthday boy, Jose Ramirez. Happy 28. Top of the first inning, no score. Let's change that. A little birthday present. His 12th home run of the year. Indians took a 1-0 lead. Then he couldn't wait for another second to get his second. In the 4th with a man on, Ramirez, his 3rd multi-home run game of the season. It made it 3-0. Top of the 8th now, Indians lead 9-0 and totally underachieving with just an RBI single. See, this is really hard to keep quoting Bieber at this point.
Is it?
His hand came off the bat before making contact, but hey, it was good enough. 4 for 5, 4 RBIs and 2 home runs. Shane Bieber's 8th win of the season, best in baseball. Indians win at 10-3. It was also really good because they were able to get their first win in 9 games. Been a little skid for those Indians.
It's not too late for you to say sorry. I just want you to know what you just did.
Our headlines on a Friday. What day is it?
It is Friday. It's the pre-ken.
There you go. I also have another question for you. What is the most dangerous lead in all of sports right now?
2 goals in hockey?
Nope. Any lead held by the Celtics.
That's
Too soon?
That's way harsh, Ty. Listen, yeah, the Celtics are down 2-0 to be specific. No lead is safe, though, against the Miami zone. Let's show love, because when the Heat went to that zone in the 3rd quarter, Boston's 17-point lead disappeared. Miami got 21 points from Bam Adebayo, but the real number to look at is 26 points off of 20 Celtics turnovers. Heat take game 2, 106-101. Made the Celtics so mad that they were yelling at each other and throwing things in their own locker room after the loss. Now, in a series of blown leads, maybe even this one isn't even safe, right? 2-0, but at least traditionally, once the Heat have that advantage in a series, there's no looking back. Miami has a perfect 16-0 record in any playoff series when taking a 2-0 lead all time, including a 2-0 mark in these playoffs. With their win Thursday, the Heat are also now 5-0 as underdogs this postseason.
In the Battle of Ohio and first overall picks, give the win to the Browns and Baker. Cleveland over the Bengals with Joe Burrow, 35-30. A couple of things here. Maybe the Bengals should invest in their O-line. I'm not sure you want Joe Burrow getting hit that much. Also, Baker maybe had a chip on his shoulder. And Nick Chubb is a beast. 124 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Joe Burrow did actually throw the ball more than he got hit. 37 completions, the most in a game by a rookie in NFL history. His 61 pass attempts, second most all time by a rookie quarterback. Of note, Burrow has thrown the ball 97 times this season. He's only been picked once.
Great week for football in the Buckeye State, especially after word from one Buckeye in particular. Shaun Wade is opting back in for 2020. Number 7 on Mel Kiper's prospects list. The cornerback said on September 14th that he was opting out to get ready for the NFL draft. But now that the Big Ten is playing, Wade says he will too.
So, pilots
come back and be a Buckeye and really go strive for this national championship like I was back in January when I came back and into the draft then. So back in January, I didn't go to the draft, and my goal was to come back, be a captain, get my degree, and now they did cancel football. Now it's back. So since it's back, we got a chance to win the national championship, and that's been my goal since day one. So that's what we're striving for, and that's what we're going to strive for when we get back in October. So.
Okay, now I get to tell funnies. Pilots flying near Yankee Stadium should keep an eye out for UFOs, but in this case, the flying objects would be identifiable as baseballs. See, New York had 19 homers in their last 3 games, all of them against the Blue Jays. That's a Major League record. 5 homers in the 4th inning, which ties another Major League record. The 19 round trippers, equating to 7,496 feet, nearly a mile and a half. 10 days left in the baseball season. You can count both the White Sox and the Rays in for the postseason. Chicago is the first American League team in after their win over the Twins. It also snaps an 11-season drought for the Southsiders. The Rays got in with a doubleheader sweep of the Orioles. Half game back of the White Sox for the best record.